Hello everyone, this is a video about this DJI Tello by Ryze, and I think in 2021 still is the best indoor and the first drone to be owned that is really versatile, and you cannot get all the functionality of this with any other drone out there at this price range. And although that it doesn't have the GPS and so on, but it still is a fantastic, in my opinion, drone that you can even extend the capability of this to the outside if the weather is good, with less wind and so on. You can still, with some extras that you can purchase, you can just exceed the limits of this drone. Anyhow, this drone, you can buy them with the boost combo, where that it comes with 3 batteries and the charger and the drone itself and some extra props and prop guards. You can buy them for £150, and but still is a good deal if you can buy them, because if you spend a little bit more, you can have proper fun with this. So this is my setup. Is I have 4 extra batteries, 4 batteries, and the drone is itself, and this little carry case that I have somehow modified it a little bit. We are going to talk about that more. And we have a charger here. This is a USB Type-C charging charger that is capable of 4 amp, 2 to 4 amp at 5 volts, and it has the USB Type-C cable. And then if you want to go outside and explore a little bit further down the road or in the field, you can purchase this Wi-Fi extender. Is Xiaomi, and is the most cheapest one, but the price of this one is a little bit expensive. It's between £17 to £25, and this charger you can buy this for £12 or under £15 if you can find this from China. But the batteries, if you buy the boost combo, it comes with 3, and you don't have to spend £20 minimum for each of these. So you spend a little bit more, but still you are getting 3 batteries at lowest price possible. And then if you wanted to explore a little bit more, you can go for this remote control, that is the Gameser T1S wireless controller. And everyone is talking on YouTube about T1D of this, that is much more expensive than this, but it doesn't provide the capability of this one. So the T1D, not this one, T1D is exactly the same as this, but it doesn't allow the OTG cable to come and connect to your mobile phone. And if you know the quality of the camera of this is 1080 by 720p, so is getting distorted easily while in flight, and especially if you have any sort of interference via the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi in the Wi-Fi populated areas. So this one, when you connect it through the OTG, avoids all of that. And then if you want to get some more out of this, there are two apps in the market that you can purchase apart from the Tello itself, and that is the Tello FPV and TELLOME. And I have the Tello for upgrades or updating the firmware on this, but I'm not using that so much since I have the Tello FPV and TELLOME. And TELLOME is about following me or follow function that it can offer, but this one, the Tello FPV, is really extensive, and it has 40 pages of instruction that I recommend you to read those, because it's going to help you to get the best out of this. For instance, I didn't know if you put your mobile phone first on airplane mode and then connect the Wi-Fi to your Tello or to your extender, it was a shock to me when I saw the quality of the picture indoor, that I have lots of stuff with the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi all around me with all of my equipment. But still, there are loads of good advice there that you can use in order to get a lot more out of this. And the functionality, it becomes like mini, and not, I mean, the quality of the video doesn't change, but it can follow you, it can do a circle round, it can do the boomerang, and so many other things that if you are interested, I am going to make another video. If I see enough interest on the comments, I do an extensive video on the both of those apps that I showed you. And so now I just show you what we have here and how much it cost. All of this that you see, including some of the stuff that I purchased, for instance, like this strobe light. This strobe light is really good, and it only weighs 11.3 grams with a Velcro attached to it. I'm going to show you what it came with. With all of this, it had cost me under £150. Including the apps. The apps, each of them is under £5 and is money well spent if you want to enjoy this Tello. And this one, for instance, is the price of each of these when you're adding them up. It's just this one is £17 to £27. The T1S is I think is £27, under £27, and it's very interesting that T1D, that everyone is using it for Android, is £47, but it doesn't give you the option of OTG usage, but every other thing is exactly the same as this one. So this one £27, this one let's say £20, and this one is £15, and the unit itself just under maybe £70, £80, and all of that together comes under £150, and this one was under £13. That is really good, and the reason that I've purchased this is because this camera underneath that is good for positioning itself solid in one place. Most of the time when you are doing it indoor, it says the lighting is not good enough and it's going to turn that camera on and off all the time, and you get a warning on the screen. So I thought I put this here, and then it shines a light, a beacon of light on the floor every second for this to be able to better position itself in the air. So this one is optional. You can buy this, and 11.3 grams is nothing much for £12, under £13. A strobe light that it has, a strobe of single strobe and double strobe, and it has a charging LED light that it tells you when it's fully charged, when it's half charged, and when it's time to charging it. And you know, it's chargeable, and the battery, let me just let it focus. Battery is 900 milliamp hour. It says it can just operate for 120 minutes, so that remains to be seen. But still, 1 hour I think is okay for 4 of these batteries to just deplete completely. And that's really about this light. There are many other lights obviously out there. And then definitely, as I mentioned, you go for the boost combo that it comes with the batteries. And in this video, unfortunately, I'm just going to talk a lot more about what we have here. And maybe if I see enough interest, I'm going to make a video about flying this properly. And this is the carry case that it came with it, so I just modified it a little bit by cutting it all along this edge up to this part, both sides. And then, as you see, there are some storage spaces under here, there, and there, there, and there, and some over here. So you can use them, put your cables like this underneath. Obviously you cannot put large stuff in there, but I just modified it like this. Just, you know, I put my extra props and extra prop guards there. So this was the modification of the case that I have done, but I have ordered a larger case that it can house everything in there. Let me just get this GameSir out of the box, and I show you what it comes with. So this is the T1S, GameSir T1S, that is capable of directly connecting it to your PC or game console. And obviously it has Bluetooth. You can connect it via Bluetooth, and if some of your machines doesn't accept Bluetooth, you have this dongle that you can get it out and then connect it to your USB of your game console or whatever that is not accepting this Bluetooth, and directly operate your games through here. And all of the buttons, they are universal, I assume, on all of this, but it has these 4 that you cannot program these 4s, but you can program everything here twice with a short press and long press. And it came with this user manual that is extensive. It's telling you how to connect it to your computer, to your game, to your mobile phone, and it has different languages. So I fully recommend, if you are buying this, go for this one, the TS1 GameSir T1S. Sorry about that, I get it wrong most of the time, because it can operate on the OTG cable, whilst the T1D doesn't allow you to use the OTG on there, and if you connect it, it's just going to charge your controller via the battery of your mobile phone. But this one, as soon as you connect it to your mobile phone, is directly connecting it to your mobile phone and whatever that you are using throughout your mobile phone. And that could be a game or this app, TELLO FPV, and so on and so forth. So remember, this is much cheaper than the T1D, but still allows you to use the OTG. And obviously, you need to buy an OTG cable as well. So this OTG cable was under £4, yes. So, and then this light came with this charger and these velcros, two of these velcros for your strobe lights. It's good that we have two of them. And then this, let's talk about this extender. This is really, for me, was a very hard task to just connect to this. But once you connect it, it's done. It took maybe 3 hours, and then suddenly I realized that the app that it comes with is it doesn't accept your actual location. So if you buy one of these and if you want to first set up the app, the location must be mainland China, not, for instance, in my case, UK, or in Europe, France or whatever. You cannot put that there, or USA. You have to put the mainland China, because the server doesn't recognize any other locations. So from China is going to make this to be able to connect to your machines. And then when you connect this to your Tello, and then now you have a Tello Plus in your Wi-Fi, so you have to connect it to Tello Plus in order to control your Tello through this Wi-Fi extender. And I saw someone that extended the range of this to 100 meter. But do you really want this little drone to go away from you with these little fragile motors more than 10 or 20 meters? No, you don't want that. It's just is getting lost in line of sight. So in my conclusion is this drone is really good, and the price of this is going up because nothing is out there that it can do everything that this one does. As you know, you can program this to do many other stuff, or do some synchronized movement with 2 or 3 of these, or even more. So nothing is out there to compete with this. And then the new restriction is coming throughout Europe and USA and other countries, that they are going to restrict even more the DJI minis and so on, because the camera has a capability of zooming and so on, and the speed and range of that is really crazy. 10 kilometers or something, about 8 miles. So there are new restrictions that are coming, so the price of these under 100 grams drones, they are going up, especially this one, because this one first, when it came out, it was under 100 pounds, but now is going shooting up to 150 pounds. Anyhow, this video is getting too long. If you have any questions about whatever that I mentioned in this or showed you in this video, you can just leave a comment, and then I get back to you as soon as possible. And if you need me to demonstrate something in details, I can do it for you in another video. But this video already exceeded 20 minutes, and as I mentioned, I have ordered another case for this, that I can put everything in one case from China, that is solid and is only being sold in China, and the price is differs from 20 pounds up to 25, maybe 30 pounds. So it's a solid case that you can carry with you, and it is capable of, you know, putting everything that you see on this table in there. But this modification that I have done is for the time being to just store some of your stuff under here, and that's really it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until my next video, take care of yourself and each other, and as always, have a great time.